There's a troubling trend in the Queen City. Teens and young adults falling victim to gun violence.
Yeah, these senseless crimes are leaving devastating impacts on our community. So how do we mend the lives of those who turn to violence in a conflict? WCNC Charlotte's Lexi Wilson shows us how Atrium Health is seeking solutions tonight.
Atrium Health is trying to make a difference by focusing on the root causes of gun violence through their violence intervention program. They offer community support and positive alternatives. In a city full of life,
violence is a community problem.
There's death too. Violence embedded in everyday life.
Interpersonal violence is a disease.
Dr. David Jacobs spends a lot of his time in the emergency department. He's seen the need for a response that takes aim at the roots of gun violence.
We're seeing 12, 13, 14-year-olds now that come in as victims of violence.
At the region's only Level 1 trauma center, when shots ring out, the victims often end up here.
If we just simply patch folks up and send them out, particularly to some of our communities that have been underinvested historically, that they have a 25 to 50% chance of coming back as a repeat victim of violence, and some don't make it back.
To avoid that from happening, Atrium Health started the Violence Intervention Program about a year ago. It focuses on people ages 14 to 24. Once someone comes in with an injury related to violence, they are paired with someone from the program and community resources.
There are some gaps with just some folks needing to get busy, find things that help them, support them at home or at school.
It's about rethinking the community's response to violence and to stop the shooting before it starts.
Some of the patients we see have completely new lives they have to live. They have to learn to walk again, or they have to learn what life looks like after an injury. So we're able to meet them at a very, very sensitive time for them and teach them how to be strong again. So this is a great solution to show them that they can take power in their lives.
Taking back power because violence is preventable, and doctors say it's everyone's problem. And it's also important to note that this kind of violence doesn't just traumatize the victims, it does have an impact on our healthcare workers. That's why the experts I spoke to say that more people need to come to the table to tackle the problem. Reporting in Dilworth for WCNC Charlotte, I'm Lexi Wilson.